What are the basic principles that we're going to be expounding on a little bit later in this presentation? But the first is to convert a defendant's negligence into a community danger. Normally, a case is a plaintiff versus a defendant or a number of defendants. But here, the plaintiff attorneys want to make this the negligence that they're attributing to defendant or defendants into some sort of community danger. Obviously, the whole purpose is to manipulate a jury. They don't want a juror to use their logic and their reasoning skills. Rather, they want to scare or frighten a juror. The basic formula is a safety rule plus danger equals the reptile. So plaintiff's counsel use these tactics to activate the juror's survival instincts. They hope that a juror will make the decisions, the final verdict, based on that instinct, the fear, rather than that logic and reasoning. So they also want to try and build anger from a jury, because obviously anger equates sometimes with higher verdicts. And they attempt to elicit admissions from a company in depositions. They use their theory in voir dire to begin to prime the jury. They use it in opening. And the reptilian theory, when a plaintiff attorney is using it, you'll see it woven throughout the entire case. One of the most important concepts of this approach is the safety rule. A safety rule is a universal principle of how people should behave, like a warning helps people avoid injuring themselves, or a doctor should not needlessly hurt a patient, or trucks need to have drivers that are careful. I mean, just general rules. A plaintiff attorney who's using the reptile approach will point to jurors this general safety rule, and then even trying as early as voir dire to get them to agree to the general rule. And then they're going to obviously show how the defendant broke the rule, and then how this danger, them breaking this rule, ends up affecting not only the plaintiff in the case, but obviously the juror, the juror's loved ones, and the community. Keenan and Ball are the ones who came up with this formula, safety rule plus danger equals reptile.